tomorrow.
Wanda.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about.
Marvel Studios presents its first series on Disney+.
I think something's wrong here, Wanda. The neighbors. It's the way they look at us.
Are you here to help us? This is our home, and it's all falling apart.
Then let's fight for it.
Marvel Studios' WandaVision.
You are incorrigible.
First 2 episodes streaming tomorrow on Disney+.
It's here, and holy, Marvel did not disappoint. After an 18-month-long drought of no movies or shows, they are back at it, and the first 2 episodes of WandaVision are absolutely wild. We're going to get our initial reaction and then review the whole thing. We'll dive into it all, break it all down, and point out anything you may have missed. How's it going, guys? It's Dylan from Anything Super, and if you're new, be sure to subscribe with notifications so you stay up to date with all the latest MCU news. This will contain some spoilers, so pause the video now if you haven't watched episode 1 and 2. Let's just jump right into it. Wow, just wow. Marvel stuck the landing perfectly. It was unlike anything we have ever seen in the MCU, and it's almost hard to believe it's real. But it is, and it's so good. My reaction while watching this was half mind blown that it was finally happening, and half immersed in this weird world that they created. The gags and joke work well, and it was just really funny. The bits of mystery and humor mixed together are gripping and wildly entertaining. We already knew that the first 2 episodes would be released at the same time, and while we expected them to resemble shows like The Dick Van Dyke Show and Bewitched, they're pretty much spot on. The 2 separate theme songs fit the style perfectly, and the openings are enjoyable. Like we reported recently, the plots of these early episodes are reminiscent of these 50s and 60s sitcoms, with lots of antics and laughs. Wanda and Vision misunderstand each other and they have to set up dinner, while the next time around, Vision swallows gum and they have to put on a magic show. While this does not have a ton of significance for solving this puzzle, they do a good job at making sure it's not boring and we don't know what will happen next. There are a few moments sprinkled throughout in which this sitcom reality breaks. The first moment in episode 1 is how no one can explain Vision's job. The second and bigger moment is during the dinner party. They're all sitting around eating and Wanda can't explain their story. Even though Mr. Hart ends up choking on his meal, soon after everything happens it all goes back to normal, suggesting there's an outside force controlling people inside. Also, by the time the first episode wraps up, we cut to a computer screen, suggesting that S.W.O.R.D. is already monitoring this sitcom reality. In episode 2, there's more moments like those. The color helicopter toy in the bush, Monica Rambeau not knowing who she is, the radio talking to Wanda, and even the beekeeper coming out of the sewers. The really shocking and strange event happened when the Scarlet Witch herself said no, and the story rewound itself a few seconds. She is telling somebody she does not want to go down that route, that storyline. She wants to believe in this perfect reality. This means that Wanda has at least some minimal knowledge of what's happening. She might be talking to S.W.O.R.D. themselves, since the beekeeper has their logo. And they could be creating the simulation, or maybe he's Mephisto in disguise. All we know is that Wanda has more knowledge or choice in this reality than Vision does. What a wacky, weird, and intense 2 episodes. While they were both short, they felt full of content, and the episodes will get longer as the series progresses. I cannot wait for more. Also, we loved that there was a fun nod to Tony Stark in that Marvel Toaster infomercial that they stuck in there. The red blinking light is an Easter egg to the Stark bomb that landed near her many years prior. The Hydra Time ad with the watch will also be important later on. Did you enjoy episode 1 and 2? That's all I have for you guys today. If you're new, remember to slam the subscribe button because whenever new information comes out, we'll be reporting it. Also, feel free to follow me on Twitter @SuperAnything for all the latest updates right when the news breaks. See you all very soon. This has been Dylan from Anything Super.